Marie, how are you mad? You literally burned a bridge with Tambra. You burned a bridge with Tambra. And so you're expecting someone who you burned a bridge with to still extend an olive branch to you after you done burned a bridge with her? Girl, are you crazy? You still feel entitled to whatever Tamara is doing, even though you burned a bridge with her? See, that's why you got to be careful who you burning bridges with. That's why you got to be careful to not burn a bridge, because you never know when you're going to need that person. And Marie, just as immature as possible, just as immature as she want to be. Oh, that's why y'all wasn't getting no recognized. Y'all didn't get recognized, like Marie said. Y'all didn't get recognized. Y'all didn't get recognized. Y'all just went on a little tour, a little fifth grade tour. I said, girl, jealousy does not become thee, dear. Jealousy does not become thee. Okay, it doesn't. I heard y'all was looking for me. I heard y'all was looking for me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, y'all. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm coming at you to talk to you about the raggedy ass, this raggedy ass reunion down to the OWN network with the Belle Collective. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I talk about books, TV, all sorts of things on this channel. And if you're looking for an internet community, you found it. Go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into the review. First things first, we are going to talk about the fashions. We are going to talk about the fashion because what the hell? Okay. I also, before we get into fashion, so Carlos King, I need you to get it together. Carlos and your team need to get it together. I went to my DVR. I was looking for the episode. I said, okay, where is it? Season 4 reunion. Baby, this was mislabeled. It was in season 3. Not only, if I hadn't looked around, I was like, you know what? They probably mislabeled it again. And that's the only reason why I found it. It was labeled as season 3. But the problem is, okay, as we were watching the reunion, Carlos kept saying season 3, but it was labeled as season 4 this whole time. So which one is it? Okay, so let's first get into the fashions. I'm not gonna do a deep dive of what everybody was wearing. I'll just tell you the yay or nay of it all. Okay, so Lateshia finds new and inventive ways to embarrass herself. This whole she's your queen to be queen, ma'am, it's not giving. Ill-fitted clothing, pieces. She had like the shawl, because if you can see it from the back, it was like separate pieces. It wasn't all one outfit. So the shawl, I guess, then the bodice part, then the bottom was a skirt. All, girl, I know you thought you ate. I ain't gonna say nothing because that would be wrong. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Anyway, okay. Keisha looked pretty. She looked, regular. Like, oh, okay, that's cute. That's pretty. Eh. She didn't stand out. Sophia Shantae looked regular. I put that regular. She looked regular. Marie, was them spoons? Was them melted spoons on your dress, girl? Boo. Tamra, that pink puff. I was not impressed, y'all. I was not impressed. Latrice looked cute, but it was giving death at a funeral. Like, for real. Like, all black. I realize that Latrice always wears black in some form of fashion. I feel like Latrice is the best dressed on this show. I really do. And while what Latrice had on was far better than what the other women were wearing, I still didn't feel like it was the most fabulous thing I had ever seen. But I mean, in the likes of where you were, girl, you did great. Okay. Compared to the rest of them, Lateshia looked like a mother. She looked like a fool. Okay. She looked the fool for real. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Just ill fitting. Just looking like you about to bust out the whole dress. Can't close your legs. Anyway, all right. We open up with the 9 to 5 comment. I'm going to say this. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Shout out to JB says what? He said the woman who basically told, not even basically, literally told the people down at Lateshia's brunch that there weren't $400,000 houses in Jackson, Mississippi. That comment was much more abrasive and much more offensive than who wants to work a 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong. I could say who wants to work a 9 to 5. That's a little, but we're at a I want to be an entrepreneur brunch. We running this in the ground and it's already ran to the ground. We in the ground, we in the ground running it in the ground, y'all. I really, please, okay. Latrice says that Lateshia didn't approach her until the cameras were rolling, and I believe her. This is when they go into the Spider-Man versus Spider-Man, right? Latrice, you are dead inside. You have nothing. I was just looking at Lateshia like, girl, Spider-Man versus Spider-Man, both y'all pointing the finger at the same thing. Two clowns arguing. Girl, don't nobody want Cliff, but people damn sure don't want Glenn. Neither one of y'all have any cap alive that anybody want. Please, are you kidding? Stop it, please. She called Latrice a miserable bee. And then when Latrice called her a bee, she was like, oh, we're not going to do that. I was like, well, you just did. So you just opened the door. So she's responding back to you in the same way. So, girl, what we doing? Anyway, I can't. Said not y'all arguing over the worst L. Like, girl, who got the worst L? Both of you. Oh, y'all arguing over the worst L. Please. Stop it. They get into the argument about who tried to box out Akeisha. Again, Latrice is standing up and saying, you and Marie conspired. Y'all wanted me to play part in it as well. You and Marie conspired to box Akeisha out and let Tambra take the fall. Lateshia says to Latrice, I'm not the one that did that. You did that. She said, oh, Lateshia, I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you are not telling the truth. I know you're not telling the truth. And the reason why I know you're not telling the truth is because how all of a sudden Latrice is the one that conspired. Like, cause now, y'all know what I'm saying? Because the person who's taking the downfall was Tambra. Y'all pinned it all on Tambra. So now you're switching the blame from Tambra to Latrice, sending the text. Y'all help me understand if I'm right on that. I just don't feel like Lateshia's telling the truth. I do believe that Lateshia and Marie conspired together to box Akeisha out. I really do. And the reason why they wanted to box Akeisha out is because Lateshia felt threatened because Lateshia wanted Fair Street and she didn't like the fact that Akeisha was coming in and felt like Akeisha was going to be able to pull more weight because obviously Akeisha has a little bit more coin than Lateshia does. And so they wanted to box her out. That's what I think. That is my prediction. Y'all get down in the comments and tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think Lateshia is telling the truth? Y'all think Latrice telling the truth? What's going on? Get down in the comments. Tell me what you think, okay? Because I was like, girl, please. Now, what I will say about Latrice is that her body language betrays her, okay? And Latrice is hurt. She is a very sensitive person. She is you can tell that she wears her heart on her sleeve. You can really tell. But she tries to pretend like she's tough. She tries to pretend like she's made of, bricks. She got it all together, made of steel. She not mad. Anything you do, I'm not worried about it because I make the coin. I do. I'm a boss. Blah, 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 blue. Okay. I don't think that her body language lines up with what she says out of her mouth. So when she tells people I wasn't hurt by that, y'all not about to tear me down. I'm not bothered. You hoes don't bother me. I'm here to comfort your neck. She doing all this, but her body language is saying, I'm scared, little girl. I'm hurt. I'm disappointed. You bother me. You hurt my feelings. That's literally what's going on with Latrice. And I would respect Latrice so much more if she actually verbalized how she felt, because what people think that strength is pretending like you don't have emotions. People think that strength is pretending like everything is fine when it's not. That is not strength. Strength is identifying the problem, giving yourself space to feel however you feel in that moment, and finding a solution where appropriate to power through it, right? Okay, but first, communicating and identifying. That is what strength is. Acting like it doesn't exist, pretending like it's not there, baby, that's delusion, not strength, okay? That is delusion. again, the 9 to 5 comment, I just feel like we done ran this thing in the ground. And sweetheart, it really, if nobody is gonna bring up that lady who said there wasn't no houses, it was worth $400,000 in Jackson, Mississippi. If that comment wasn't talked about, the 9 to 5 don't need to be talked about neither. Especially not at an entrepreneurial brunch. These women are looking to get out of 9 to 5 jobs. So what are we doing here, y'all? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay. Now we get one more thing. One more thing. They tried to make it seem like Latrice had gotten plastered and, she was just drunk off her behind. But honestly, everyone had drinks. Okay. Everybody was drinking. Lateshia was the one that gave her a shot and told her to take this to calm her nerve. So that, to me, I took that as the green light for Latrice to think, okay, it's okay for me to drink because this is a brunch. She's giving me alcohol. She's giving me an opportunity. She's giving me shots. Everybody was drinking, including Marie Monroe. So what are we, again, I'm trying to look at this as critically as possible. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, but I just feel like they're not looking at the total story. Okay. And now we get into the Latrice Sophia Shante package. Wrote a lot of, write 1 page of notes on this. Wrote a whole page of notes. I write a whole page of notes. I have thoughts, and y'all gonna hear them, okay? So with Latrice was wrong, but I also agree with Latrice at the same time, okay? One building does not stop your show if you're a businesswoman, if you're a realtor, okay? Also, on that same token, I feel like Latrice should have communicated, okay? She should have communicated as a courtesy to her friend or someone that she is working with, someone she's going to have to see again. Even if you don't see this person as a friend, you are still going to have to see them again because you film with them regularly. So communicating and trying to keep a peaceful front for as much as possible, the best you can would have been the mature way to handle it, right? The most emotionally mature, the most emotionally sound way to handle this situation, okay? So that's what I think. Latrice should have given Sophia Shante the heads up. But I also feel like Sophia Shante, one builder don't need to stop no show. So for you to keep on holding on with this, girl, what's going on? Is this your only sale? Did the people who did the research on you that said that you only sold 5 houses for your whole career, girl, is that the truth? Girl, what's going on, girl? What's going on? Okay. So Sophia Shante, according to Latrice, did not reach out to her until they found a building for her, right? And I guess fell off the communication tip. This is what Sophia Shante and Latrice are saying. Well, Latrice is saying that this is what happened. Found a building, right? And then Sophia Shante went ghost on me. She didn't reach out to me. I hadn't heard from her since February, apparently. Now, I don't know how much time had lapsed, but it sounds like it was a long time. Now, I will say Sophia Shante agreed with her because she said even if it had, because when Latrice said I hadn't heard from her since February, Sophia Shante said, well, I don't care how long it had been. I'm your friend. You should have given me, you should have given me the heads up to let me know that you found somebody else or you found someone else to do the deal. I said, so you didn't refute that you hadn't reached out to her since February. She said she was still working on her behalf. She was still working. I said, Sophia Shante, in that moment, during that time frame, why weren't you communicating with Latrice to tell her what was going on? So you mean to tell me that's how you handle business? Right? You open up, you start to deal with somebody and then you fall off communicating with them and then you leave them in the dark and you don't say nothing to them until you find out that they done moved on. Like, as much as Sophia Shante wanted Latrice to communicate with her that she found another realtor, Sophia Shante should have been doing the same amount of communicating to me, okay? Especially if this your livelihood, right? If you making money off this, you need to be communicating more. If not, right? If more, right? This is your livelihood. You're making money off this. You need to be reaching out to your client, communicating to them what's going on, especially if you hadn't talked to them since February. So I just was like, I don't know about that, Sophia Shante. I'm questioning your business acumen. Okay. Now, Latrice reveals that she was working with 2 different realtors. I don't feel like that's unheard of. When my boyfriend and I were looking for a place to live together, we had 2 different realtors. We were trying to figure out who had the best, who was on it, who was constantly sending stuff to us, and we ended up going with another realtor because the one that we originally was working on was sending us like different, like 1 or 2 little emails here and there. The other one was hungry and was constantly communicating. Anyway, so I don't like the fact that we danced over Sophia Shante blaming Latrice for the Selena situation. We should have talked about that on this platform, on this episode. And I don't know if we're going to approach it, but we definitely need to talk about it. Maybe we're going to talk, it's a 3-part reunion, so maybe we'll talk about it in the second or third part. But Sophia Shante is absolutely delusional. You mean to tell me that you the one that ran your mouth about Selena? You the one ran your mouth about Selena. Got into that verbal altercation with Selena and then got mad when that lady bopped you upside your head and then turned around and blamed Latrice? Why did you run your mouth? No, 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 no. Don't write nothing that your don't write no check your ass can't cash, mama. Point blank, period. Simple. Simple as that. Carlos asked Sophia Shante, so, why didn't you have Latrice sign a contract for her for you, and here goes Sophia Shante, this was my girl, this was my friend, I didn't think she was going to stab me in the back. I didn't think she was going to do all that. Like, again, if you had not contacted her since February, now Latrice absolutely needed to contact her. She absolutely was wrong for that. But if this is your livelihood, you need to be communicating with her more than she communicating with you. It's on you, okay? The courtesy, yes, in terms of Latrice reaching out to you, absolutely. But honestly, is that how you run your business? You don't have people sign contracts. You start working and you don't even have no contract put out. You don't communicate with them when there's a delay or there's time lag. You don't say nothing to nobody. This is how you run your business, girl. Again, people say you only sold 5 houses in your whole time here. And Latrice, aired that information out. I guess Latrice has, friends, partnerships with other brokers. She's got friends who are brokers, and those brokers gave that information about Sophia Shante and then Marie in the background telling us, I can't believe she would air out that type of business like that. Said Marie Monroe. I know you not. I know you fucking lying to me, girl. Ooh, busting out your dress too, child, with all them damn cereal spoons on her damn dress. Girl, this shit is distracting, girl. No, Marie. So when you went to go meet with that man on behind Tambra back, that's not the equivalent. Which we about to get into that because I know Marie, Marie girl. I know you not okay. We get to Akeisha and Lateshia, the whole Fair Street Project thing. I finally got a little bit of clarity as to why Akeisha didn't get what she was looking for specifically. Akeisha's proposal was to buy the whole block. The landowners did not want the whole block to be bought. They didn't want a monopoly. They wanted different people offering different things on that block, which makes complete sense. And Lateshia, she couldn't afford it at the time. She said she was going through some things with her husband. I said, girl, your man always got you looking crazy. Your man always, he ain't never, girl, you talking about yourself a boss. He always impeding on business. No, in some way, shape, or form. But you a boss. You a queen. You a queen. Girl, looking like Boo Boo the damn food, child. Did y'all hear Akeisha's explanation about why her and Lateshia aren't friends? Sounded a little sketchy. I was like, it didn't sound like Akeisha was 100%. Like, she didn't sound like she was standing on business. It was just, is there more here? Is there more to the story? What else is going on here, girl? What else is going on? Just looking. All right, now Tambra, last piece, Tambra and Marie. We gonna wrap this up real quick because I ain't gonna lie to you. When Akeisha was meeting with Tamra's cousin for the baby shower / gender reveal, when she said, "Oh, I don't want Marie and that other girl to come," I said, "Oh, not Marie and that other girl." When she said that, I said, she the one had something to do with the Capitol. Marie not going to the Capitol. I knew it. Knew. I said, feel like she got something to do with it, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't want to say nothing. But I felt like she did. I felt it in my spirit. I really should have said it, so I had it documented. But I did believe that. Marie, how are you mad? You literally burned a bridge with Tambra. You burned a bridge with Tambra. And so you're expecting someone who you burned a bridge with to still extend an olive branch to you after you done burned a bridge with her? Bro, are you crazy? You still feel entitled to whatever Tamara is doing, even though you burned a bridge with her? See, that's why you got to be careful who you burning bridges with. That's why you got to be careful to not burn a bridge because you never know when you're going to need that person. And Marie, just as immature as possible, just as immature as she want to be. Oh, that's why y'all wasn't getting no recognized. Y'all didn't get recognized, like Marie said. Y'all didn't get recognized. Y'all didn't get recognized. Y'all just went on a little tour, a little fifth grade tour. I said, girl, jealousy does not become thee, dear. Jealousy does not become thee. Okay, it doesn't. You sat up here and you put yourself in this position. You put yourself in the position where don't nobody want to fool with you like that. You done burn bridges, right? And so now when niggas ain't fooling with you like that, when niggas ain't fucking with you, you mad. Girl, that's on you, boo. That is on you. Okay? And ain't no, oh well, even though we don't get along and we don't fool with each other, like Latisha was saying, we should still all be able to come together. We can come together on this reunion. But if it's an event that I'm hosting, if it's an event that I'm planning, I don't got to extend no olive branch. I ain't got to extend no invitation. I'm going to protect my peace. And I'm with Tambra on that. Marie, you shouldn't have never burnt that bridge. Baby, let me tell you something. Take care, baby, will forever be. Forever be. Forever. Take care, baby. No, that's right. Will forever be. Okay? The phrase. When I tell you Marie was gagged. Okay, gagged. For real. And that's that. That's that on that. Those are my final thoughts, child. Again, I just don't appreciate how Marie burned bridge and burns the bridge and then still wants people to acknowledge her, still wants people to grant her things, and it's not this work. I'm tired of Sophia Shantae talking about Latrice stabbed her in the back and set her up for Selena and all this other stuff. Ma'am, you were not communicating, dear. What's going on, girl? What's going on? Okay. I don't like the fact that Aikisha, maybe Latrice, and actually, you know what? I wanted to say Aikisha and Latrice, but actually, I'm not going to say nothing. I feel like Aikisha was trying to be Switzerland, but it still felt like she was more on the side of Marie and Gucci and Lateshia. It felt like that still to me. But now that I think about it, Latrice had shaded Aikisha several times in the confessional. So I'm kind of like, well, Latrice, you don't burn that bridge too. You got to be careful about burning bridges, baby. You never know when you're going to need that person. You never know when you're going to need that person. Or you never know what they can potentially offer you in the future. But you done burn this bridge and so ain't nobody fooling with you like that. And that's just how the cookie crumble, Marie. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Please tell me what y'all think. I want to hear what y'all think about the fashions. What do y'all think about the beefs between all these women? Did you think that this reunion really gave? I don't feel like this reunion really gave, y'all. I really don't. I think it was just okay. I had to pause through it a couple times and was just like, okay. If this what y'all got, now watch y'all got nothing going on, child. It's freezing rain outside, trying to snow, child. So anyway, get down in the comments. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective. Check out my other content. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one.